Hey guys, so I just posted a poem that I channeled, and I want to tell you about the process and the reflection because I feel like it's super profound, and I want to share. And also, it's my birthday today, so happy birthday me! And so I woke up this morning and I was just like really tired and sore. My daughter had dance competition, so this is the day after, the morning after. And I'm like, I really just want to sleep, right? That's just what I want to do. I want to sleep. And I started setting my intentions, because we've learned that when we first wake up, we always listen to St. Francis prayer when we first wake up, first of all, right? And we flood ourselves with consciousness, and we tune in and we start setting our intentions for the day. And today, I felt my shadow, yeah, very profoundly, in a way of wanting to. It's like my shadow. It's my shadow wanted to be. It didn't want to dominate me. My shadow wanted to be with me. So I felt the need for integration. And so I started setting the intentions of filling my shadow up with the violet flame. And then, so with violet color, and then filling my shadow energy up with compassion, right? To transmute any kind of resistance, and to feel that love, the compassion you feel when somebody hugs you super tight. And I'm wearing my teddy bear sweater, I just noticed. And then we just started going through the motions of seeing the colors and saying, I intend for my shadow to be filled with the different colors. So what did we end up doing? We channeled, we were in trance. So what came next, Spirit? Okay, the ruby ray, so with the love of mother. And then we came in with the energy of gold. Okay, and to me, gold and yellow are a little similar. All right, so coming in with that joy, that balance, and coming in with a sapphire flame. And then we filled our shadow up with the violet flame, was the last piece. And I didn't realize what that would do. And we started to go make her coffee, and we heard Frank Ocean. Now, I could not remember anything about Frank Ocean, what he sings or who he was or any of that. And so the first thing that came up was, what was it? Channel Orange, which, right? So Channel Orange, identifying the sacral chakra and emotional clearing. Okay. And I was like, okay. And the first thing that we saw was pyramids that stuck out to us. And he was talking about Black Cleopatra. And then, it seemed, I don't know, it was like then I could feel myself judging the lyrics of the song and not wanting to feel that vibration, not wanting to have that, the vibration of what he was saying and all the words that he was singing. I didn't want to be one with that. And so I could feel that I was in a state of judgment and criticism. And because of that, I would not be able to align to the vibration that I choose, because there was blockages, there was resistance. So it's like, all right, maybe this isn't the song. Maybe there's something else that I need to hear that will help me go deeper, okay? To the willingness to open, to go deeper into myself. And I understood that there was something in the sound frequency of Frank's voice and the music that he used that was going to clear those emotional blocks within myself. And so we went on, and I think it was, I think we saw Nonsense. I don't know. It was something else. But then Wise Men is the song that we ended up listening to. And as we were listening to it, we really could feel it. And I don't know Frank Ocean's story or anything like that, but I could tell like he was speaking from that of an addict, but if you've ever been addicted to something, and it doesn't have to be, the way they portray addiction in movies, it could be anything. You know how beautiful that first kind of round of feeling that addiction is. You know how you fall in love with it, and it brings you so much peace. It really is sublime, is what Spirit wants me to use. And then after cycle, the deterioration from giving your power away to the addiction starts to set in, right? And there comes a point when you glorify the addiction so that you could still magnify, but also it's this energy of what is it? He says, like, it's like making excuses. It makes it okay for you to still identify with the addiction and the way that you first felt it, although the feeling you feel is not that, right? So you mask it from yourself. It's like he's showing me a journal that is like burnt and dirty, but the cover of the journal is beautiful and enticing and temptuous, right? And so you open it up and you want to feel what you felt when you first saw the cover of the journal, but inside is ashes, okay? And so this is like the cycle of addiction, and eventually the ash has to blow away when you are ready, right? And that's when you get to a so-called rock bottom. And so addiction could be addiction to even a way of thinking, a perspective. It doesn't have to be, cocaine or heroin or ecstasy. It could be your addiction to suffering. It could be your addiction to hesitation. It could be your addiction to pessimism, or to not loving who you are exactly in the body that you have. It could be all of this. And so when we're listening to the song, and I could feel all of that energy coming in and feel his story, and what I wrote, I was hearing very silently as I was listening to him. And at the end of it, and I said, I love you, I knew it wasn't complete because I hadn't gone deep enough. I hadn't gone to the place that I was fearing. And then that's when I realized, when I said, I gave you the stool, and believe me, because it's the stool that I used, right? And everything that I share with you, it's what I use to come from the hiding place. It's what I used to see the light. It's what I used to become the light, until I realized that I am the light, right? And I felt it was so powerful to post today, even though I was afraid of what people might think of judgment. But I said, we need to step into this, because this is so profound that I came in on my 46th birthday, a day of just phenomenal transformation, of speaking my truth and understanding that without the darkness, you cannot fully understand the light. And I say this because you would not appreciate the goodness in life had you not had it, right? And so some of these things are brought to us so that we can grow through it and become stronger. But then it's not only that, it's for us to speak our truth so that those who are currently experiencing it know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and that they will step into that, but they have to keep going. And you too, you and I, we also have to keep going, right? But it's in this truth. And so with all of that, I realized that I was clearing a deep shame from the time in my life when I was just, my whole light was just hidden from me, right? And it was very beautiful, and I'm very appreciative of the moment. And thank you guys for the space of allowing me to share not only the process of how that came in, but also my reflection of the truth that was revealed and the healing I received. And I hope that you receive something too. I love you, and namaste.